Hi and welcome to Atomic Darts. I'm your host Matthew. On this channel we take a look at darts, darts related materials, and other items I think the darting community should know about. And today we are taking a look at the L-Style Easy Flight. Let's do it. Alright, so today we're taking a look at the L-Style Easy Flight. This is comparable to, say, the Robson Plus flights, if you're familiar with those. Very similar. So a little bit on L-Style, just so that those that may have not ever used L-Style, how the traditional L-Style works. Basically, you would have an L-Style shaft and a little L-Style cap, which you probably can't see right there, but here's an L-Style shaft. What takes place with the traditional L-Style is this little cap. This is fun to do. So this little cap right here would get inserted into your flight, and it would be an L-Style flight, and then this would press into your shaft, and that cap seats in there, kind of helping hold everything together. It gives it some strength in holding the flight in. Okay, that's traditional L-Style. Now with the Easy Flight, where it's similar to the Robson flight, here's an L-Style. I like this green, by the way. It's already got that little cap pre-built into it right there. So it's already pre-built. It's all one piece. You don't have that extra little cap. The cap does help a lot. It helps kind of press in on the shaft so that the flight doesn't come out. And so they've got that cap pre-built in here. You have your traditional dart or a poly shaft, and that is important. The metal shafts, these just kind of fall right out of. So you would take your normal flight off, which should be punched with the ring, but you want to pull the ring out. That's kind of a key piece here. That way this will seat down in properly. And then you're just going to insert in, and again, that little cap right there grabs hold of the shaft, and it's supposed to kind of squish down on it or hold it in place. But that's really it. That is the Easy Flight. They do come in your standard size, comes in shape, comes in kite, and there's another, just look right here and I'll post a picture of the different styles that they come in currently, and a variety of flavors as far as colors go. I like this green. It looks really good when you've got lights, if you have a light ring hitting it. The beauty of these flights, why go with this versus a folded flight, is you've got really nice 90-degree angles on here, these right angles. It's as light as a traditional folded flight. It's got a nice feel to it. It's kind of a little velvety feel. It's very durable. I've actually been throwing with these flights for over a week now on steel tip and soft tip, trying to beat them up, and have allowed my 5-year-old to play with them some. And they've really held up pretty well. The downside to these, so instead of going over to the board like I normally do, which you guys are watching me throw darts, I played with these for a week, so there you go. I get better insights when I play with them for a little while than instead of throwing 9 darts and going, hey, here's what we got. So anyway, I've been playing with it for a week. The downside to these, the one thing that I have noticed versus any other flight that I've dealt with to date, is that these do come out fairly easily if you've got tight groupings. Not all the time. I just noticed it more than normal with folded flights. That's kind of the downside that I got on these. This little cap piece doesn't necessarily help out in holding it on these shafts, and I did use a traditional L-Style shaft, which are really nice shafts, by the way. I have the carbon fiber ones here. Really nice shafts. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about the Easy Flight. So it does fit in here. Well, with the carbons, it's nice. Really fits in there. With the L-Style, I will say that it holds firmer, that's a word, with this flight. So, with that said, this flight is much better with the L-Style shaft, I have found, as far as it staying in place and not coming out. I would say it's better in this setup than a folded flight with a traditional poly shaft. That being said, some of these shafts, the poly shafts that L-Style has are reasonably priced. The carbon fibers, and you get in, and really that's the only other one you could use, the delirium one. Probably not going to work so well with it, but with the carbon fiber, it does hold up much nicer. But there's a cost for that. These flights are about $7.50 a set, which they last quite a while. You probably would go through that same dollar amount in folded flights and shafts would be my guess. But they really are durable. They hold up. They hold their styling. They've got a little ridge right here to kind of help everything stay in place. As far as groupings go, similar as everything else. There's not like deflections that happen a lot with this. These do move enough so that darts can get in on them, and they don't tear. They don't seem to tear up or get damaged as much as, say, a folded flight. So there are some definite benefits to this. If you're using a poly shaft, just know that you're going to get flights that pop out more often than, say, a folded flight. If you're going with an L-Style shaft, which of course is recommended by L-Style, they do seem to hold in much better than, say, a standard poly, which came out much easier. So there you go. That is the Easy Flight. Again, it's about $7.50 a set, and that's from A to Z Darts, where I got that pricing. They're nice. They're very durable. I like them. I like this green color, especially when the light hits them. So if you're looking for more of a flight like this that has these nice 90-degree right angle pieces on them, or flight feathers, or what they're really called if we want to go back in the day, because these are actually called arrows if we want to go. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. So I do recommend these, with the caveat understanding that you're probably going to be picking more of them off the floor than you would, say, a traditional folded flight. All right, thanks for hanging out with us. Check out the Easy Flights. Again, you can get them at A to Z for about $7.50 a set. This has been another review by Atomic Darts. I'm your host, Matthew, and we'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to like and share, and we'll see you soon.